This is Brian Anderson. Coach Dan Van Gundy and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Here we go. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Pass to Yao. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Left side Burks. To the inside. Here's Yao. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Chicago shooting their first free throws here for the night. Good on both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Warriors. Down low. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
To the wing, right side. Here's Yao. Harper pulls it in.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
While Johnson is a talented scorer, what I like about him is that he doesn't need plays called for him in order to make an impact. He can score naturally in the flow of the offense.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Parked it down low that time, got hit with the 3-second call.
Warriors ball.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And the Warriors miss again.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Left side McDaniels. Pass to Yao. It's stolen by Lively.
Hey, yo, right here.
Vassell outside. Right side, SGA. 5 on the clock. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Defenses used to be able to live with Shea taking that shot, but that's not the case anymore.
Outside, Williams. No good. Unable to win this run.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And that one drops.
I just love the ball.
Williams into the lane. Pass to McDaniels. The Warriors pull it in.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Up top, Johnson. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago making their last shot. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And he sinks the second.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. He's ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Pass to Lively. On the wing, SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Inside. Here's Yao. Oh, he cranks it in! Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yao with a rebound. The Bulls trail by 10. Williams from long range. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Pulling up off the bounce, Williams looking very, very comfortable.
SGA with it. Give him 8. To the middle. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. It's stolen by SGA. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. 1:41 left to play in the first. Here's Yao. Lively grabs the miss. Pass to Newell. Here's Buzelis. Here's Newell. No points yet. Here's Vassell. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
Give lots of credit to Devin Vassell. He's really improved his game over the years.
Here's Yao. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Golden State foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for Chicago, Yao Ming.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Chicago with a rebound. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Golden State. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Well, this is something they're asking of Vassell. He's a smart guy, and he can facilitate for them.
Pass to Fears. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Fears has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Vassell. Fades and shoots. Fleming grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 3. And there's the screen. Pass to Randall. It's deflected. Here's Noel. Can't get it to fall. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Chicago with a rebound. Pass to Fears. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Dillingham. Good work defensively by Dick. The Warriors lead by 3. From behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Dick's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Randall deciding where to go with it. For 3, Fears. He takes it in. There's the block.
Well, people forget, when Grant came into the league, he was a defense-first type of player.
Here's Dick. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Fears. Going inside. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Johnson. Here's Harper. Clock at 6. Dick takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Harper. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And here's Johnson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The layup off target. Over to the wing. Back to Randall. Pass to Fleming. And he goes in for the dunk.
A nice wrinkle in Randall's game. He can make that crucial extra pass when the opening is there.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Everybody get down. Bring those moves. Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
And when you're trying to slow down a great score, there are those shots you've just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
Pass to Randall. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the inside. Take it away. And he drives in. And Harper gets it to go.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
When it comes to Randle, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's... Wow!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Shot clock at 5. Here's Grant. Warriors with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Johnson. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Randall right side. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Now Johnson. He's got 6. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
The Warriors.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Buzelis. The shot. Yeah, with a rebound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
About a minute played here in the second half. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. To the left side wing. Pass to Harper. Takes it inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Now here's Middleton. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Pass to Yao. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Off the inbound pass. Here's McDaniels. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Derek Lively.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, B.A., one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best at something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anybody.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Guys?
Yeah, it flips quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.